What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard back with another Division 2 video. Today is Monday, May 3rd, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. So today, my friends, I continue the weekly series where every Monday I go over some of the feedback that you send the channel. And it's really just talking about things that are happening in the Division 2 community and also a lot of the things that we're hoping to see soon. Now, if you happen to be new here, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really helps us out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for a PlayStation 5, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. The winner will be announced on July 4th of this year, and as I've mentioned in every video, my friends, watching our content is not a requirement to win. Only watch the things here you may enjoy. That's why you have the option of entering via Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. So as most of you know, one of my favorite aspects about this game is the community that surrounds it. And one of my favorite parts of making these videos every Monday is all of the feedback you send me, and it's so awesome to hear so many people really working together. Having said that, I'm going to be starting a new series within the next few weeks, and it's really going to be highlighting people who in the Division 2 community bring people together, help each other out, and really make this game exactly what it is. I think it's more than safe to say that if you're watching any Division 2 content right now, you're obviously someone who loves this game you continue to play, and what I want to do here is really highlight all of those things that make this game amazing, and that includes the photography, it includes cosplay, just everything. And once again, just to be clear, this is not going to be a series where we talk about all the things we want to see in the game. This is going to be a series that celebrates the game, from the gamers themselves to different creators to cosplay to photography. Everything we love about this game, I want to have one spot for it. Therefore, my friends, if there's anyone that you'd like to see highlighted in the Division 2 community, let me know in the comment section down below, because as I've mentioned so many times before, this is all about family, it's all about community, and any way we can help each other out, that's exactly what we want to do. With that being said, my friends, let's now get into all of the questions you sent the channel over the last week. And to be honest with you, by far the most popular one was, what is my opinion on when they may talk about, new content, the Division 3, or anything that has to do with the future of the franchise. So as we all know by now, the game has gone completely silent in regards to letting us know anything we can expect with future content. But to be totally fair, they let us know that that was going to happen. They mentioned that the earliest we were going to see something would be towards the end of the year, and at this point, none of that seems to be different. Now, in my opinion, I don't think we're going to hear anything about this game whatsoever, possibly at the earliest E3. So that's what, June 12th through 15th? So maybe that's a target date on something we may hear in regards to something we can look forward to. The main reason for that is because things in this game seem to change pretty quickly. I mean, if we go back to the last title update, we were waiting for this big update announcement, and then they let us know the last title update was going to be it, but we hadn't known that before then. So again, my friends, I do have a feeling something good is on the way, but I have no idea when it's going to happen. The next question a lot of you are asking has to do with buffs and nerfs in the game, and some of you reached out saying you've seen a real uptick in the NPCs, their aggressiveness, their being able to one-shot you, especially the red bars. Now that's something I haven't noticed recently, but let me know what's going on in your gameplay down below. And actually, one thing I'd like to mention really quick is most of the people that I'm hearing that from are people who stepped away from the game for a while and now that are coming back. So they're seeing that difference from when they were here and now that they're back now. Now, this is a game I play pretty much every day, so I don't really see that change. But again, if you have, let me know what's up. Next, my friends, we're going to talk about being able to take your perfect talents on weapons and items and actually putting them into your library. And to be honest with you, I think that's something that should have been done a long time ago, and I'd love to hear your opinion of it as well. One thing I hear from a lot of players out there is that they love when their character feels powerful. I mean, if let's say if you have a character that's totally stacked, you go on normal difficulty, it's so much fun just to mow everyone down. However, at that point, you know that you're not going to get any decent gear, so there's really no point in doing it. Now, getting back to the actual perfect talents, having the ability to put those in your library will make such a big change for so many players. It will make certain gameplay that is unplayable playable, so again, I really think it's something they should consider. I mean, one great example of players wanting to see that power in their character is the global event Golden Bullet. I mean, that is by far the most popular one, so again, taking these perfect talents, putting them in your library, in my opinion, would be a really good thing. Finally, my friends, I'd like to talk about the Dark Zone, and in full transparency, and most of you know this already, I rarely go in there only because of the cheating, because unfortunately there are people who cheat all the time and there are all these glitches, so for a lot of people it's really unplayable. Which, by the way, happens to be really unfortunate. Like you can see here, I'm in the DZ, I didn't run into any rogues, stuff like that, and that's going to happen, that's fine, but it's the people who use different, hacking methods and glitching and things like that that mess things up for everyone else, and that's when you run into problems. However, just the Dark Zone itself, like I had a good hour session where I didn't run into anyone. That's not true. I ran into a few agents, but they were in their group. They were doing their thing. And the gameplay is so much fun in there. It's just really unfortunate that certain things haven't been properly dealt with yet. The other issue that a lot of you are bringing up is the loot quality in the DZ, and it just happens to be really low on a more consistent basis. And from everyone that I've heard from, that's the one thing that I also like to see change, is you want to see it really worth your time in order to go in there. Many of you have reached out to the channel saying that what you do, and this is what I actually do as well, I just try to farm those Dark Zone resources so when the vendor reset happens every Tuesday, if there's something I'm looking for, I have enough to buy them, and unfortunately, that's what most people are using the Dark Zone for. However, if it had better loot, I know a lot of people would go back. With all that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. However, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your continued support and just let you know how much I sincerely appreciate your being a part of this family. As always, my friends, I'd also like to mention, let me know what's going on in your gameplay down below. What discussions do you want to hear? What topics do you want to talk about? And not only that, again, make sure if there's anyone in this community you want to highlight, also let me know that info down below. Like I said at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Setting up a terminal.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Damn! Thought I got that eight.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Here we go. On me. Die! When I need these plates repaired. Space!